You are sitting in a meeting. Someone across the table yawns. 3 seconds later, you yawn too. You didn't choose it, but the real answer is far stranger. That yawn wasn't boredom. It was a message passed down from a version of you that lived 300,000 years ago. What actually happens when you yawn? Your jaw drops. Your lungs pull in a long breath. Your eyes water. Then it's over in about 6 seconds. Scientists call this a fixed action pattern. Once it starts, it can't stop halfway. Why would evolution build something so rigid into you? For years, the obvious answer seemed to be oxygen. Wrong. In 1987, researcher Robert Provine had people breathe pure oxygen, then air with extra carbon dioxide. If yawning were about oxygen, one of those should have triggered more yawns. Neither did. So what is it about? Psychologist Andrew Gallup landed on a different answer. Temperature. Your brain runs best within a narrow range, and yawning may be a built-in cooling system. That long breath cools the blood flowing to your brain. Gallup tested this with cold packs pressed to people's foreheads. Yawning frequency dropped. The brain no longer needed the cooldown. Picture your ancestors on the savannah. No shade, no water bottle, just heat. And a brain that had to stay sharp enough to spot a predator in the grass. A cooling reflex wasn't a quirk back then. It was survival equipment, but that only explains yawning alone. It doesn't explain why it spreads through a whole room. That needs a second piece of science. In 2004, researcher Atsushi Senju found that children with autism were far less likely to catch a yawn from someone else. That cracked open a new idea. Contagious yawning isn't about tiredness, it's tied to empathy. Think about who you yawn around the most. Family, close friends. Now think about who you're least likely to catch a yawn from. A stranger on the train. The stronger the bond, the higher the contagion. Your yawn lands on the people your brain considers closest to you. Why would empathy and yawning get wired together? Imagine a small group of early humans resting in an exposed clearing. One feels fatigue set in. They yawn. The people near them unconsciously respond the same way. The whole group's alertness resets together. A yawn wasn't personal. It was a synchronization signal, keeping a group alert as one unit instead of drifting apart. That's a real advantage when a predator only needs one distracted lookout to get close. This isn't only a human trait. Chimpanzees catch yawns from each other. So do wolves. Even dogs yawn when they watch their owners yawn, more often the closer the bond. The behavior is older than language, maybe older than our own species. So what does this mean for you, sitting at your desk right now? Every time a yawn moves across a room, you're watching a 300,000-year-old alertness system fire in real time. It isn't rudeness. It's your nervous system quietly checking in with the people around you. Are you with me? Are we still in sync? You don't consciously choose to yawn back at someone. That's the point. It bypasses thought and speaks straight to an older part of you, built for small groups, shared vigilance, and staying alive together. So the next time it happens in a meeting, and you catch it, and someone catches it from you, remember what just took place. That wasn't boredom passing between two tired people. It was a signal older than spoken language, doing exactly what it evolved to do, syncing two nervous systems for one shared moment of alertness.